On my podcast, Chakras and Cuss Words, I talked about August 14th, that the astrology for August 14th was intense. It was a high energetic day. And look at the news that has broke out, that is trending all over. Every American's social security number may have been stolen in a new major hack, with over 2.7 billion records allegedly compromised from national public data. I told you guys there's going to be lots of cyber attacks, lots of cyber wars, lots of hackers. This is the generation of the hackers, the age of Aquarius, year of Saturn. It's happening. They even are believed to have our physical address. And people are saying, like, why can't hackers do anything useful, like deleting student loans? I totally agree. Please just take out that student loan for me. But let's get into the astrology and why it is so important and was considered a high energy date. So some of the major events that we had today was we had Mercury retrograde transitioning over to Leo. Leo seen as that leader energy. It's very dominant. We also have to remember that Leo is a fixed sign. So this energetic alignment is aligned with Pluto in Aquarius. This is the year of 8. It could be seen as a little bit more challenging for some of the fixed energy. We also have Mars in Gemini conjuncts Jupiter in Gemini. This energy feels very dominant. It feels like it increases that area of media. So I'm not surprised that a big story hit, especially a big story that was affecting many people. And when Jupiter is conjunct with the element of something as first sight seeing as the Mars planet, it feels aggressive, and this was a attack. And we see the communication coming forward about it. And then plus we also have to remember that the Gemini is the messenger, like that messenger energy is really being portrayed as coming out in the media right now. When we look at the astrology and the transitioning Mars and the transitioning Jupiter in Gemini for the USA, it is happening in their 7th house. So in our 7th house, that's the energy of partnerships and contracts. And we can see that this energy is having a direct effect in our areas of partners. We are the partners that are in the USA. We are the citizens of the US. And we are having this little cyber war that is taking place in our area of partnerships, right? So we're feeling violated. We're feeling traumatized. So also what I really want to point out is that our transitioning Pluto is occurring in Aquarius, which is transitioning over our 2nd house for everybody who's here in the USA. There's going to be so much change occurring, not just in the year of 2024, but also in the year of more to come for the next 20 years as Pluto is in our area of our 2nd house. A lot of that has to do with the US's money. So it's going to be interesting. And you know what I always think when I think of like social security card, like your social security card was always like the thing you don't share with anybody. It was really seen like at your area of identity. Like if somebody has your social security card, they can create a false persona of you. They can, get a hold of your birth certificate. They could get a hold of maybe even getting a driver's license as you. So it is a big compromise. It is a big security breach. Like it is a big deal. And it makes me wonder if like the social security system, that energy of like the card are like numbers, if it's going to be somehow now intertwined in a way that feels more secure. So if hackers do try to attempt our identity, is there going to be like something else that they're going to need to know? Like it just makes me wonder like what security measures are they going to come to really protect our energy of wealth. and our own money and our own personal gains, as this area is transitioning in our second house. And we have to remember that the second house is about our interpersonal money and also our material gains. And also with the energy of it being in an Aquarius, that's the energy of the collective. So that's the energy of how the collective is experiencing that. And what approach are they going to take to kind of like soften this blow? Because this was a huge blow. I mean, billions of people, not even millions, billions of people have now had their data compromised. I mean, it could be you, it could be me, it could be freaking anybody. And what's also important is this energy of the transitioning Jupiter and Mars has a direct trine with our natal Saturn. And our natal Saturn, or the USA's natal Saturn, I say our because I am a US citizen. Our natal Saturn is aligned in the house of Libra, which happens to be in our 10th house, which is our area, again, seen as like a career house. It's also seen as that energy of finances and even that space of masculine energy. So how is this energy, how is what happened to the area of partnerships going to get fixed, right? And Saturn is taking away. It's showing that we need to be more responsible. We need to be more aware that these attacks are going to continue to occur. And it's going to tell us, like, how are we going to fix these contracts? How are we going to fix these partnerships with the US citizens? How are we going to fix our legacy? So this day was definitely a high energy day, as you could see, as this movement of finances and also material and identity really having a whole off energy shift with what has occurred. So if you guys want to listen to more astrology dates and more astrology stuff, make sure you check out Chakras and Cuss Words podcast. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about this.